neutral or...
Calls me mad dog. Especially not some duded-up, egg-sucking gutter trash.
Hasta la vista, baby.
Render you as criminal as I.
What do you think, Frank? I called to tell
Make a
her the
better choice. Writing's advice. Use it. It's on every video.
This is DVD. And this is what happens when you watch DVD. It's a movie on a disc the size of a CD. The picture is twice as sharp as VHS. The sound is infinitely clearer. It looks and sounds like you're at the movies, but you can experience it at home. Not to mention, you can watch it in widescreen. Pick your language. Choose from many additional features. Watch a movie right on your computer. And rent or buy DVDs created by these great Hollywood studios. DVD. See how good a movie at home can be.
Yeah.
Sergeant?
Yes, sir.
Establish a recon post downstairs.
Code Red, repeat. We are at Code Red. Recon Plan Charlie, execute. Move, 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 move! It's a
big one.
Walt Disney Pictures presents a totally new animated motion picture event.
Star Command, come in. Do you read me?
The story of two toys.
There seems to be no sign of intelligent life anywhere.
Hello?
Headed for a showdown.
My name is Woody. This is my spot.
I am Buzz Lightyear. I come in peace.
You are a child's plaything!
You are a sad, strange little man.
And playing by their own rules.
Draw! Got me again!
I don't like confrontations.
Buzz, look, an alien!
Where? You're mocking me, aren't you?
Impressive wingspan. Very good.
Oh, what? What? He can't fly.
Yes, I can.
Can't.
Can.
Can't!
This holiday season, the adventure takes off when toys come to life.
To infinity and beyond.
Toy Story.
Look out! Can.
He's a son going off to college.
Going already? See ya!
Goodbye, my little college man.
And going for the extreme adventure.
Let's do it!
Until
Maxie! I'm just a yearning for some learning.
only on video. One goofy dad is about to learn how to groove. Disney presents a movie that proves no matter how old you are, you never stop learning. That family comes first, even if your dad is goofy.
Dad, you're scaring people.
An extremely goofy movie, shredding onto video.
In the tradition of the beloved storybooks, Disney presents Madeline, Lost in Paris, only on video.
It must be wonderful.
In her first animated movie ever, Madeline discovers what it means to be part of a family.
I am part of a family. Yeah!
It's a fun, music-filled adventure.
We can sing, we can dance.
Madeline, Lost in Paris, an all-new movie premiering only on video.
Tay Tay, well-traveled, and Tay Tay, well-read.
Prepare yourself for the biggest adventure of Doug's life. It It's Doug's first movie.
Skeeter, we're gonna be famous!
For as long as Doug and his pals can remember, the legend has been told of a monster living in Lucky Duck Lake.
There's something bad behind me, isn't there?
But when Doug's wildest dreams
There is a monster which threatens our very way of life. Bless you.
become reality,
He's so nice.
He's not scary at all.
Fluffington will never be the same.
Bad! No drinking out of the toilet!
I am honored to welcome this new exchange student to our school. What did she say?
Thanks.
Run, Herman!
Can Doug face his biggest adventure ever? What is it?
Looks like clean underwear, sir.
Will Doug finally get to tell Patty Mayonnaise how he really feels?
Would you?
Sure.
Can Doug save the dance from the evil guys who are out to destroy the legendary monster of Lucky Duck Lake, thus ruining Doug's chances with Patty?
We gotta stop him!
All your questions will be answered in Doug's first movie.
Oh, man!
Gear up for the world's first live-action comedy with 1,000 moving parts. Walt Disney Pictures' Inspector Gadget, based on the popular animated television series, stars Matthew Broderick as Inspector Gadget, Jolie Fisher as Brenda, and Rupert Everett as Claw. Matthew Broderick was fascinated by the idea of playing a character who becomes a walking Swiss Army knife.
I read the script and then I thought it was very intriguing, this guy who could make things pop out of his head or his arms. And the fact that the way that it's possible to do these things in films now.
We wanted to make Gadget accessible and funny and colorful and wild.
It's never happened to me before.
And with the visual effects and with the special effects that we can create today that we couldn't have done 2 years ago, it was not only a tremendous challenge for everybody who had to work with it, but really fun.
Probably going to be 110 visual effect shots. I think some of them came about just because it seemed to be the most resourceful way to do it.
Before production on Disney's Inspector Gadget ever began, Matthew Broderick first reported to work to create various body and facial molds that would be used for the film's over 100 effect shots.
That's very difficult because there are a lot of scenes, for instance, where something will come out of my hand, so the way they do it is my whole arm will be artificial. And a lot of planning goes into it, like they took molds of my hands in all these different positions, and so it's all really me, but it's rubber, silicone, or whatever it is. Whatever it is, it's nasty.
Matthew was a saving grace for us in this entire process. And doing all the things that he had to do to become Inspector Gadget, the stunts that he had to do in this movie, I mean, he was such a pro. A great guy, great attitude, and never once complained about the most rigorous physical kind of comedy and shoot that I've seen anybody go through.
Inspector Gadget uses every special effects trick in the book, and when a trick wasn't in the book, they rewrote it.
Matthew, as Gadget, has a variety of different gadgets that he uses. He flies with his helicopter that comes out of the top of his hat. He has blue goo that shoots out of his left sleeve. He has water that shoots out of his right sleeve. Both of his hands and arms can extend. Then his legs extend, and they have coil springs that go below the knee down to the foot.
Forward! Look out! There is a lot of blending and a lot of crossing over of the techniques in Inspector Gadget and with all the effects. And for me, that's the magic. The magic of this kind of movie is that seamless blending of effects. You know there's animatronics, you know there's actor replication, you know there's CG, but you don't know exactly where and when, and that's what's cool about it.
Mechanical effects coordinator Peter Chesney supervised the construction and destruction of some of the film's non-human stars.
We've physically rigged, rebuilt, torn apart, prepped for fire or otherwise. Attacked about 31 cars, flipping them over, blowing them up, burning them.
Some of it is just the fun of making something with a bunch of people. You just sort of show up every day and you kind of make something, and it's just being around the people. We have the technology to do just about anything. It's an illusion. The whole thing is an illusion.
Have you ever bought or rented a videotape that wasn't quite right? It may have been a pirate copy, an illegal and inferior copy for which you paid good money. Pirated tapes are recognizable by poorly presented or photocopied jackets, poor sound and or picture quality, the lack of censor and other labels on the face and spine of the tape, and the absence of warnings, such as this at the beginning of the tape presentation. Pirate tapes rob artists and studios of their rightful income and add to the cost of a video to the consumer. Video piracy is a major problem in Australia. Please help us stop it. If you buy or rent a tape which you believe is not the genuine article, please phone this toll-free number for advice. Or write to Post Office Box 515 Mona Vale, New South Wales 2103. This message is brought to you by the Australasian Film and Video Securities Office.